Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to crochet a mesh bag or a net bag such as this. It'll be slightly different because I forgot where I got the pattern from, but I will be showing you my version. You're going to need some wool of your choice. You will need some scissors, all your pins, because you will definitely need them to find out where your straps are going to be, so you're going to need that. And depending on your wool, a hook, just the size that you'll be needing. I'm using a 5, but also says like a 3mm. I don't understand, but I'm just using a pretty small one. So let's get into it and start. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to chain the number of stitches that you want. I think I'm going to make 60. I think it's going to be like roughly that big, which I think is big enough for me. So I'm going to do 60, but you can always do more. Okay, so I finished my chains. I did think 60 was a bit too short, so I went for 80, which is perfect size for me. And you're gonna add 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Now, in the third stitch, so you're not counting these because this is counting as a stitch, you're going to do 1 double crochet. As such. And then you're going to continue a double crochet all the way to the end, and then I'll show you how to do the corner. For those who don't know how to double crochet, you're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull through some yarn, so you should have 3 on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And you're going to do that all the way until you get to the second to last stitch. Okay, now we're at the corner with our one last single crochet. We are going to double crochet in that stitch 6 times. I'm going to say it again, double crochet in the one stitch 6 times. Once you've finished that, we're going to single crochet all the way, not single crochet, we're going to double crochet all the way to the end, and when you get over here, so like 2 from the end, you're going to single crochet 3 or 4, I'll make 100% sure when I come back. Okay, now that we're at the end, we are going to double crochet 3 into the one stitch. I think I'm going to add one more because I liked my ends to be nice and round. Okay, I'm just going to do 6, makes life easy. Like that. And then I'm going to slip stitch into the next stitch, and then I'm going to chain 3. Now I'm going to double crochet all the way to our corner stitch. Next we are going to double crochet 2 into the first corner stitch as such. Then we are going to single crochet 3. Oops, sorry, not single crochet, double crochet. and then do a double crochet as an increase in the next one. So we get a bigger corner. We're going to double crochet all the way till our next corner on this one. Okay, for the next bit, we're going to double crochet 2 for an increase in the corner stitch. Oh, don't move. Then we are going to single crochet. Oh, not single crochet. I'm getting my words mucked up. I'm going to double crochet till the last one. And then we're going to do an increase on that one. And then slip stitch at the top this round. Then you're going to do exactly that again once more. So you're going to chain 3, double crochet all the way to the corner stitch, so that would be that one there. Double crochet all the way to the next corner stitch, increase, turn it over, and work all the way back. Then you do double crochet, and you're going to go for an increase, and then you're going to go all the way to the end, and then double crochet on the last one, and then I'll show you guys how to build the bag up. So we have finished the bottom of the bag. I'm going to show you guys next how to make the netting. If the lighting's different, I did have to turn on my light because it was getting a bit dark. Okay, so we're going to chain 3 first. That's the first thing I'm going to do. The top chain is another chain because we need to do chains. But you're not going to go into that hole. You're actually going to go into the next one. So you're not going to go in that stitch, but on top of it. That one. In a double crochet. So you're going to skip that stitch. Wait, let's see if we can see it that way. Don't go in that stitch, go in the next one. So the second stitch from the hook, go in. And then you got a little loop. Then you're going to chain 1. Skip 1 stitch and go into the next. Chain 1, skip a stitch, go in the next. Chain 1, skip a stitch, go in the next. And you just repeat that all the way to here, and then I'll show you how to start the next round. And then you just basically repeat that as tall as you want to. I will write down somewhere how high I made mine, because I don't know how high I'm going to make it yet. So I'm going to show you guys one more time. Chain 1, skip a stitch, go in the next one. And then chain and then continue. And you don't have to do any increases or anything here. You just keep going single all the way. Okay, so now we've reached the last bit. Now we're going to go into the top chain. So 1, 2, and then into the third one. Yarn over, pull through, and pull through 2. So we have a slip stitch. And that'll be the first round as such. Then you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to go into there. And there we go, there's our first one. And then you're going to chain 1 and go on top of that one. This is how I always remember, just go in the stitch on top of our last double crochet. That's how I did it with my other bag, and it turned out super cute, because then you get something like that. And they're all in line. So you're going to do that for as many rounds as you think you want for height.
Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry about the change of scenery and the lighting. I turned the light on, and at the moment my table where I usually film is a bit crowded, but we're just working right here for now.
So this is how it looks so far for me. This is how the bag is going to start.
Kind of looks like a pillow. I'm going to teach you guys now the next bit.
First, if I can find my loop, there we go. We have to chain 1, go into that space and do a single crochet. Then go into the double crochet stitch top and do single crochet, and then into the space, then into that stitch, in there, and then in there. And you just have to do that all the way around for a couple of rounds. I'm going to do either 3 or 4 rounds, so then I can get to the height, and then I'll show you guys how to make straps. Just show you guys once again so you guys can see. In the hole, single crochet, and then in the gap, single crochet. So it looks like that. Okay, so I have finished my rows here. So now we're going to place our handles. You're going to need 4 pins. With this, you can be really flexible. You can think, okay, I think maybe like there and there, so let's have a count that way and then count that way. I know I want mine 28 stitches apart, so then we're going to leave. We don't count that corner one, we count just that one there. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Put the pin on in 28. I pinch it, make sure it's nice and straight, and you can see on the opposite side, you put a pin as such, and you do that on this side as well. There we go, alright. Now, if I can find my hook, yep, found it. You're going to do what you normally do on these rounds. The pattern that I'm showing you guys is a really flexible pattern, so you can change it up any way you want. You can make it big, small, incredibly tiny. You can generally just muck around with this one. It's a pretty straightforward pattern. I'm gonna slip stitch, chain 1, and then I'm really gonna do my first single crochet. And we're just gonna single crochet up to there. As you can see, I have gone into the stitch that we have marked. And now you're going to chain as many as you want. I'm probably going to go roughly 60, but I'm not actually going to count. How I usually measure is I'll just chain a whole bunch, and then I'll bend it over to here and just hold it there and see if it's the length that I want. So I'm going to do that, and I'll show you guys how to connect it. And then then I'll show you how to connect it, and then I'll tell you the next step. Okay, so I have finished chaining. I remember that you do actually need to count it because you need to have the same amount on both sides. So I counted mine, and this is 108 stitches. You don't have to do 108 stitches, you can do as many as you want for as long as you want. I wanted a pretty long handle. Now, to connect this bit back, you're not going to slip stitch, you're actually going to single crochet. This is where usually I take out the pins now. Well, on the one side. And then you're going to single crochet all the way to there. You're going to chain your amount of stitches. You are going to single crochet back into there and go all the way around back to here. And I'm already going to tell you what to do for the next round, so then I don't have to film right now, because I am not really in the mood at the moment, but oh well. So there we go. When you get to the end, you're going to do 4 more rounds. So as we've done here, We're going to do 4 more rounds, and you're going to go into each chain and make that thicker. So once you make 4, it should look, let me just grab my other one, like this. This is 4, no sorry, this is 3, so we're going to make 4 since this is thinner. And you're going to do that 4 times, so just make this thicker. Okay, and this is how your finished bag should look. It's an easy pattern, it's customizable, it can fit a lot of things, it's very spacious, and it can be stored away pretty easily. This is definitely my go-to pattern if I just want to make something quick on holiday. But I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial on a bag that you can customize and change as much as you want. So hopefully you guys liked it. Thank you. Bye.